Hey guys, Crafty Veteran here. I know it's been a while. Apologize for that. I'm going to try to make more videos, more consistent in the near future here for you guys. So today, as you can see, I'm in the woods. A beautiful property with a lot of different natural resources, and I figured might as well do a nice little resource walk video for you guys showing you great natural tinder sources, okay? I'll probably do more videos like this in the future, but today's will focus mostly on just great natural tinder sources to be aware of. All right, so first I'm going to look for some fatwood. So let's get into it. All right guys, so I found a bunch of red pine here, and quite a few of them are dead standing. You can tell that they're red pine because of their kind of reddish orangish color. And actually I found another red pine here for you guys, and this one has some low pine needles. So really quick, here's another tip to identify red pine. Red pine will have clusters of just 2 needles. See how each little cluster has two each? Other pines like white pine will have like 5. So that's another easy little way to identify. Obviously look at the tree itself, make sure it's got some of that orange color in there, and then check out the needles if you can as well. But red pine is one of the best coniferous trees for fatwood. So I'm going to show you what fatwood is really quick. I'll process some if I'm lucky, and we'll go from there. Alright, so what is fatwood, guys? For those that don't know, fatwood is a very valuable flammable resource, especially in wet weather, bad weather conditions, because it's pretty much waterproof. It's going to work whether it's raining or moist outside or whatever. Great resource. They actually sell this stuff in stores, so it's a great thing to find. So we got a dead standing red pine right here, and what fatwood is, basically when a pine tree dies, for example, all the resins and the sap inside the tree will start to pool at the shoulder where the branch meets the tree itself. So right here, a lot of that resin cooling down over time, and then it starts to concentrate right there at the shoulder, and also in the trunk of dead trees as well, especially if they're falling over. If it's a dead pine tree or maybe a dead spruce, whatever, pine's the best. But if it's a dead pine, you could probably find a ton of it in the trunk as well. So let's process this down really quick, then check. You won't always find a good one that has a lot of the amber and reddish orange colors of that resin inside. Sometimes you gotta get lucky, you know, but I got a ton out here, so I'll keep going until I find some. All right, now I'm gonna saw as close to where the branch meets the tree as I can. Yep, definitely some fatwood. So as you can see right there, all that kind of amber, brownish, orange colors in there, that's all fatwood. That's a nice concentrated piece right there and there. So let's process this down further and show how you can actually use it to make fires. So I'm probably going to cut right about here and bring this whole piece home. I mean, there's a pretty long branch. I'm not trying to bring all this, especially when the majority of the fatwood will be concentrated closer to the end where it meets the tree. But yeah, you can even see on the tree itself that has a ton, and it smells so good. All this stuff right here, that's all flammable. All right, so because this is a huge piece and it's kind of gnarly with that curve right there, I'm not going to split the entire thing in half with my knife. I usually would, but for time's sake, I'm just going to cut off this nice little chunk right here that's already split, and we'll go from there. So I'm going to get my knife out. Switch it. Put it on a hard surface if you can get away with it. Get a baton. This is some hardwood I just found. So all that right there, that's all fatwood. And now I'm going to go ahead and scrape this into a pile. Make at least a quarter, but roughly to a golf ball size, little pile of sawdust. And then that can be ignited with, not only with a lighter, but also with a ferrocerium rod. All right, so let's split this down some more, and then we'll keep processing it, and then I'll show you what to do after that. Put it right there. There we go. All right, so now I've got pretty much a 90-degree angle right here. Got fatwood on both sides. All I'm gonna do, take the back sharp 90-degree spine of my knife and shave that into this little, almost like little improvised bowl right here. Keep scraping and scraping. You can see it'll already start kind of piling up a little bit like that. Make sure you guys can see that. You guys can also shave, a tiny little bit of shavings if you need to get a new kind of edge to work with. Alright, so once you have a nice little pile made, you can go ahead and ignite it. Let's go ahead and get our ferro rod in there. I'm going to place my foot down as a brace. Let's find a nice spot. There we go, that's a good spot. I'm going to brace my hand there. And there we go. It's highly, highly flammable. That's going to burn really good, especially if it's bad weather. That's probably one of the best natural tinder sources you can use to keep a fire going. Alright, so that's fatwood, guys. If you have any more questions, leave a comment down below. I'm going to bring this big guy home and process him down further, and it's going to last me a long time. This is a pretty hefty chunk of it. Like I said, they sell this stuff in stores in like kind of finely neat little sticks and all packaged all nice and cute like that, but this is how you get it. Alright guys, so I was planning on making this video go a little bit longer for some other great natural fire tinders that are amazing for all weather, especially wet weather, but it was getting way too long. It was going to be almost like, I don't know, like 20 minutes. So I'm actually going to do this in two parts. This will pretty much be the end of this first video. This is all about fatwood. Next one will be about some other great tinders out there. So look out for that one later this week. And thanks for watching, guys. Any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. Hope you guys stay safe out there. Take care. Bye-bye.